Hey everyone, welcome to Fanboy Productions. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. The last season of Clone Wars has finally wrapped up on May the 4th, with the final episode being released on Disney+. This video will be a spoiler review, so you have been warned now. So firstly, I have loved this show ever since the 2008 film came out. Now most people hated it, but I was like, nah, it's good. It's got great action, the clones finally have some personality, and it introduced to us the character of Ahsoka, who is easily one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. So after watching this latest season of Clone Wars, there was a lot that I liked about this last season, and there were some things that I did not like. So firstly, let's talk about the positives first. The animation has always been fantastic with this show, and you can tell with each and every season, it just keeps getting better and better. Here with Season 7, it's no exception. The look and visuals of the Death Watch armor and Clone Troop armor are fantastic, and when compared to the animation from the Star Wars Rebel TV show, it doesn't even compare. It's like night and day, honestly.
We were trained.
Nice touch. They call themselves the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch story arc follows this group of experimental clone troopers who, with the help of Captain Rex, go on a mission to rescue Echo, a clone trooper who was thought to have been killed during the Citadel rescue operation back in Season 3. The look and design of their armor is awesome, and once again, D. Bradley Baker's voice work is phenomenal. All of the clones once again feel unique with their own personalities. These episodes are fun, exciting, and you get a lot of heart with the clone troopers. The Siege of Mandalore arc is by far the best set of episodes this season. Once again, Darth Maul is great in this show. They actually got Ray Park to come back to do the mocap work for Darth Maul, which is just fantastic. Both he and Sam Witwer, the voice actor who does the voiceover for Darth Maul, both do an exceptional job at bringing to life this iconic Star Wars character. Overall, this show does a very good job at ending the Clone Wars and also tying it in with the film Revenge of the Sith. Now this leads into some of my cons that I have with the movie, so here it goes. Now the biggest glaring issue this season, I feel, is the middle arc with the Martez sisters. Those series of episodes are just boring, tedious, and honestly, I couldn't even finish it. I only watched the first 2 episodes, and then I'm just like, fuck, I skipped it. Now the first episode of this arc is fairly interesting, because we get to see Ahsoka again, and see what she's been up to the last little bit. Honestly, after the first episode, it gets pretty boring very fast. Like the 3rd and 4th episode just stretch on, and it's like, okay, let's speed it up here. Like, you're just wasting time. It honestly baffles me why they chose this series of episodes to be aired instead of other much better ones, I feel. Like, there were entire arcs that were dropped from this season. Like, for example, there was an arc on Utapau where Obi-Wan and Anakin go on a mission to stop General Grievous from stealing Kyber crystals. There was also another one with Cad Bane and Boba Fett where they have a duel, and Cad Bane dies, and we get to see how Boba Fett got the famous dent in his helmet, which I feel are all much better stories and are much more interesting than the Ahsoka arcs that we were given. Now, going over this very briefly, I think that the character of Trace in these episodes is annoying as fuck. She's one of the most annoying characters in the Star Wars universe. She has nothing useful, she makes terrible choices, and side note, she's got one of the dumbest hairstyles in the Star Wars universe. Some of my complaints with the other episodes I feel are very personal to me. I don't feel like they would be very glaring to other people who watch the show, but for me personally, they kind of stuck out. Like, for instance, why in the entire Bad Batch arc does Echo not bring up Fives at all, or Heavy, or any other characters that we saw him interact with in previous seasons of the Clone Wars? Like, you'd think he'd bring up at least Fives, right? The guy he fought alongside with on various missions throughout the Clone Wars, but no, he doesn't bring him up once. It's kind of confusing to me, and it's a major missed opportunity to have some emotional moments in the Clone Wars. Also, the reunion between Anakin and Ahsoka is far too short. There's only a few brief scenes, and it's not enough for me to be satisfied. This final season of Clone Wars feels a little rushed to me. It feels like we're just getting back into the Clone Wars, and now it's over all of a sudden. The finale is satisfying, yes, but I feel like they should have had more episodes to explore other story arcs that were originally set up. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like we should have had more episodes to go along with this season. Overall, I found this final season of Clone Wars very satisfying. It had some great emotional beats and also great action. It was cool seeing things like Order 66 play out, as well as the arrival of Darth Vader into the Clone Wars. And overall, I'm going to give this final season of Clone Wars a 7.8 out of 10.